Now, is it supposed to be paradise? Because it seems like nothing but trouble. Okay. I'm going to need Michelle to pack her bags and her passport and get on that plane and go right back to her own place, because her and David, it ain't going to work. Okay. But let's get into it all from a therapist's perspective. Now, do you think that they should have called it quits at that reception? Should she have signed them papers saying that we are married? No. Now, looking at this episode over and over again, he is trying. Okay. I'm trying to get to know you. I want this to work. At what point do you say, sir, I ain't got it no more, y'all. I am tired. This woman does not like me. But I think he's trying. And I feel like at times, I hate to say this, y'all, but there is some white fragility happening. Okay. The use of language, the microaggressions, the rudeness coming from Michelle at times feels like, is there some white fragility happening here? Is it because he's a big man? Is it because he's not your type skin tone wise? Okay. Because I feel like at times, no matter what he says or does, she don't want him. And I feel like it's starting to, something ain't right up here. I see her at times just looking kind of aloof, but she tends to blame him. You're talking at me. Okay. Now we need to talk about the difference between talking to someone and talking at them. Every time I talk, you just talk over me. And then she does that little passive aggressive laugh. You're just talking all over me. Okay. What is the difference, y'all? This man is not talking over her. I feel like at times I'm like, am I missing something? Talking over you. He's trying. This is a conversation. But because in her mind, it's already made up that he's a certain type of way. He's a certain person. She is already caught up in the spiraling. Okay. She's been spiraling since the reception. And now, as much as David to me is not a bad person, is he ready for marriage, y'all? I don't really think so. A relationship, yes. But marriage, I'm not really getting that. But there's nothing wrong with him. Okay, he's really trying. But Michelle is not. And I think she's doing a disservice to this man to waste his time. And let's get a little bit further and deeper into this episode, because I see some things percolating. Okay, I see what y'all doing. I see a production. Okay, I see y'all having these scenes between David and that other girl, Madison, I think is her name. And I see how, okay, when Madison's husband speaks with just the guys and it's David, I see what y'all doing. Y'all setting us up for this supposed, spoiler alert, the switching of the couples. I see what y'all doing with the editing, okay? Seeing them on the treadmill together, having a conversation. They both bodybuilders, okay? They both work in the workout. They both have very direct communication styles. I'm wondering, what was it about y'all that when y'all saw them photos laid out, that y'all said, we'll put Michelle with David and Madison over here? Because they are in very similar situations. Madison is not, I hope her name is Madison, y'all. Madison is not attracted to her partner. Style-wise, he's very passive. I think she has more of a direct communication style. David has a more direct communication style. Michelle is very passive-aggressive. So I'm wondering, when these photos were all laid out on the table, who said, let's put this one here and let's put this one here? Or was it that y'all saw TV gold and that's what y'all was focused on? Not really marriages. Okay. Because watching the dynamic, I'm like, why didn't they get together? Not saying that they would be a perfect match, because we haven't seen a lot more of them. But so far, I'm just kind of like, how did he get put with Michelle? What was it on paper? Because even on paper, y'all, I'm not seeing it. Let me know in the comments, what was it? Okay. And so as we progress, he's continuing to, was it you need from me? Oh, you need space? Okay, I'll give you space. He's asking for advice from Madison. He's asking advice from the other men. And he just wants to get to know her. And she's saying, his questions are so vague. He's not really asking me anything. I'm like, what? What am I missing? But it's because in her mind, she don't like him. She don't want to be with him. So no matter what he does, it's going to be a problem. Now, when he asked about her relations with her parents, with her family, why do you want to know that? Girl, because he want to get to know you. You his wife. And he's from a family place, a family-orientated background. I want to know, what is your family like? Why do you want to know that? Girl, go somewhere. I'm so tired of Michelle. I don't know if I could sit through 75 episodes of watching her in this relationship dynamic. I also wonder, what is the type of man that she normally dates? I think he asked that too. What is your normal type? And she looked at him like, you going to the pool? Because I'm done with this conversation. I don't want to do this no more. Michelle. The women who come on this show, for what? They think that they're going to get like the whole package. And I wonder, when you sign up for this show, do y'all really know what y'all doing? Or are you just like, oh, I'll just sign up and see how it goes. But when they choose your ass, and you really walking down the aisle, it hits you. You signed up for Married at First Sight, to get married, then to date. This ain't Love is Blind. This ain't Too Hot to Handle. This ain't The Bachelor. You do know you signed up to be married first and then get to know the person. So him asking you all these questions, girl, is to get to know you. We're dating now. We's married. We didn't jump the broom, but we's married. Okay, so I'm trying to get to know you. And she's just like, you're smothering me. And that's when he broke. I probably would have broke too. Ain't gonna lie. Okay, go to the bar, take some shots. We got a free alcohol bill over here. Production is paying for it. I'm gonna need something to help me get through with this girl because it just ain't working. She ain't into me. And I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But Michelle is not into him. Okay, it's to me that white fragility. And I think the way he looks physically also pours into this big bad man who is too strong, too boisterous, too direct. He's smothering me. The microaggressions. Okay, and so we see a lot of them this episode. We also get to Carla and Wanito. Carla, what planet are you from? It can't be Earth now. They ain't gonna work out, y'all. They ain't gonna work. She just spend money. He, to me, is more, they're very different. Okay, I think that one is more logical, analytical, more she's reactive, he's proactive. They just, to me, I think they brought them together to hopefully, I guess, make him a little more lackadaisical. But y'all went too extreme. Okay, too extreme. And she is so into like, when we gonna be in the bed together? Okay, when we gonna have sex? I can get to know you, but like, what's it doing down there? Okay, let me know that. She's not really, to me, I don't want to say she's not interested in getting to know him in depth as a person, but her mind is just so like, la, 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 la. And he's not like that. Okay, so they ain't gonna work. Now, also speaking of Ikechi and Emen, she didn't like being called the homegirl, the homie. I want to know, what do y'all think about a man calling you the homie? I don't see like really the big deal about it. You want to have that friendship with your partner, the foundation of us being friends, and build from that. Once again, I think people forget that y'all got married first. Now y'all dating. Y'all have to build a foundation. Okay, but she's so focused on the title of being wife. I'm your wife. Girl, get past that. Because on paper, yes, you the wife. But what's it giving? Is it giving wife? Okay, it's giving red flags. And I think that to me, there's nothing wrong with you being called the homie. It's not to me, especially in Black culture, it's more of a colloquialism that we use. I want to feel like my man is like the homie, that I can tell him anything, that I can talk to you unconditionally. You get to know me, that we function in a unit as friends in a marriage. At the end of the day, I want you to be my friend. You're supposed to be my best friend, right? If I was your best friend, because you're supposed to be my friend. So I didn't really understand that whole thing. But she's kind of nitpicking. And they ain't gonna work, y'all. I'm gonna say it. Okay. Now let's also get to, dang, I can't remember the name of this couple, y'all. The twin. Now he seems very passive, but maybe his wife is okay with that, but I don't see him being the strong man leading. I see him being very passive, and his twin seemed a little bit more direct, low-key, a little bit more attractive. Okay. But I'm wondering if their communication style and the trauma that he has been through, finding out that he was adopted, he has some trauma back there. And I wonder how that sense of self, his identity, will play into his identity as a husband and getting to know who he is as a man. Okay. But a lot of this episode was focused a lot on David and Michelle. They're not going to work. Production, where you at? And now we get to the end when they're going on this boat ride, and the boat not going to sink, but some relationships are going to sink. Okay. But David and Michelle, they are two separate people, physically, mentally. The emotional intelligence is not there from her. He tries, but you can only try so hard before your partner is like, stop over there. And at what point do you stop trying? Now, do you think production is going to try and convince her to stay? Do you think there'll be a real couple swap, or is that more stuff to just get us to keep watching? But let me know your thoughts so far. What do you think about this episode? Okay? Because, of course, we can get into it. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.